Yesterday, I went canvassing with the Tory party, and there are a few things that I noticed. I do believe I need to put everything on YouTube. They're fed up of me doing stuff on TikTok. It's nonsense. Obviously, YouTube has a wider demographic reach. So the first thing I thought was, it's really important that when we speak to local residents, particularly as canvassers are volunteering, that we must, instead of giving them an email to complain about issues, we ourselves, as we're talking to them, should write down what the issues are, put it straight into a database. It's speech to text. You can use AI for it. It's not a big deal. And putting their concerns down and saying, yeah, we've sent it. It's an automatic email gone straight to the local councillors. It should be mandatory that it's done. We're not there to get votes. That's not the point. It's not like, will you vote for me? That's obviously not the point of any councillor, is it? That's idiotic. Because you could hold a gun to someone's head and they will say, yes, I'll vote for you. That's not how it works. That's not the process. The process is you find out what the issues are in the local area. You get to know the residents. If someone says they've been there for 40 years, you can easily check on the electoral register. You can easily check. They should have, these are the super experienced, people in the local area. You never ever tell someone who's been there for 40 years how to run the place. Do you know why? Because they know way better than you. If they're looking at you like, it means that they know a lot more than you, and you should use that opportunity, because they will probably have the solution. They'll probably say, yeah, not only this homeless family have been causing these problems. I know the person. I used to go to school with that person. I know exactly what's happened to him and exactly what kind of care that person needs to fix it. And it will probably take out 20% of the crimes. Because if you're telling them the process and it has not fixed anything, then the process is irrelevant, isn't it? It's not about the process. It's about what works. If it doesn't work, then what's the point of it? You may as well, the process is as good as toilet paper that you flush down the toilet after you've used it. It really is. Oh, here's a piece of paper with the process. Yeah, it's not been fixed for 20 years, whatever the process is. I'm going to use this to wipe my bum and flush it down the toilet. At least it'll be useful. Otherwise, it's complete nonsense. So there's that. Have I made that clear? Secondly, I think that every single 16-year-old, even younger, possibly, but I think 16 is the right level of maturity, should go canvassing. They should go canvassing. They should spend an hour or 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours is too long for the attention span of most children now, but they should certainly spend an hour with every single political party, main political party, and an independent as well. So we're looking at 4 hours over 12 months probably, and they do a little project on what it means to have local council versus global politics, for instance. And they go around and they knock on the door of different people. The people are warned that they are coming with some school kids. They're coming, and then they hear the issues of the local area. That's what they do. Do you know, when I was doing my GCSE, my geography GCSE, which I got an A for, it was a long time ago, I did a survey of what people did in shops, and a friend of mine, so we were 15, 16, and we went into every shop in this Birmingham Road in Birmingham, and we had some questionnaires. We made them up ourselves, and as strangers, we went in and we asked them. We said, how many people come in here? What do you do? And this is what we did. We were kids. No one told us to do it. We didn't even have an adult with us. It was during the day. We spent hours on it. I have no, when I became the president of Third World First Society at Imperial College, I went and knocked on the door of every single person at college to vote for me, because they had to get votes. Oh, sorry, they didn't vote for it. I was canvassing for the student president, who was at the time president of Third World First. So I was canvassing on her behalf, and I knocked on every single door, and people were like, "We should vote for you because we're seeing your face." And I think that it's actually quite a good exercise as well, to know what it takes to sit and listen to people's issues locally, and you think of the problems and you connect all the dots, don't you? I'm going to go to more canvassing events with the Tory party. I wouldn't call them events, but whatever you want to say, over the next few days, over the next few months, actually, to really understand. I'm going to go all across London, in fact, not just in the very local area. I think it's extremely important that I go and knock on the door and see what's happening all across London. Because how else would I know? I can't get the information online, can I? It's nonsense. Excuse me. And I think it's good for people to see my face. I think it's good to be very face to face, and just to really understand at ground level. This is a lot of the reason why I go and travel as well, because I like to talk to people in their local people and hear what they have to say about their world and their experience. I don't want to hear about someone else telling me, hijacking and being a barrier to the people who are actually there. Why would I want to hear, honestly, I want to speak to the people in those places and hear what they have to say. That's what I want. Otherwise, how would I know? How would I possibly know? So anyway, firstly, certainly all canvassers, they have to write down or type up the problems. It could be speech to text, and it should be in notes, and it can say rough notes. There could be miscommunication. That's fine. It has to be followed up to get more detail, and just sent straight to the local councillors. I mean, what a lost opportunity, really. What a lost opportunity. And secondly, every single 16-year-old needs to go out and canvass with a different political party, with different political parties, with the main ones, and then do a little project about, this kind of stuff. They can take any angle they want. They can be conflict resolution. It can be about sustainability and bins. It can be about engineering and windows. Whatever they want to take from that. It could be solution-based. It can be philosophical-based. It's whatever their passion is, connected to local and global politics, and how whatever they do in their job can make a difference to society, ultimately. So easy, such an easy thing to do. I would put that into the curriculum today, right now. I'll tell you what, in 4 years' time, the face of this country will completely be, it'll change. It will instill a different mindset into this society. They won't be this kind of, we don't get enough votes. People aren't what on earth does that, why not? Why is that not fixed? It's the apathy of the leaders in this country. Maybe they don't want people to understand politics, because then any old person could get in. Maybe they don't want to be challenged. Maybe ultimately that's it. They don't want the masses to have political knowledge or be able to solve problems, because then the quality of politicians and what they do is going to have to go up, isn't it?